You know, I really cannot explain to you the utter exhaustion I have with American citizens paying for democratic policies when it comes to illegal immigrants, whether it be billions of dollars in fraud or with our very lives, day after day. More and more is discovered, more and more is taken. And here we have another American who should be alive today but is not because of an illegal immigrant.
And will appear in court today, charged in the murder of a Loyola University student.
Police just announced those charges yesterday after 18-year-old Sheridan Gorman was shot and killed last week near campus.
Chicago police telling us this shooting happened just after 1 o'clock Thursday morning as Gorman and three friends walked near the pier at Toby Prince Beach in Rogers Park, just blocks away from Loyola's campus. Gorman was shot in the head and died at the scene. Police announced yesterday that Medina was arrested Friday night, 1 block away from the scene of the shooting. He was questioned before he was charged with first-degree murder, attempted murder, aggravated assault, and a weapons charge. The Department of Homeland Security says Medina is from Venezuela and is in the United States illegally.
Not only was this fellow allowed into the country by the Biden administration, he was arrested 6 months after that for shoplifting, released by the courts, even though he already wasn't supposed to be here. And now he has murdered a young woman for no fucking reason at all. And do you know whose fault that ultimately is? Do you know where the buck stops on this one? Democrats. Again.
The Loyola community and neighbors in Rogers Park have come together holding vigils and leaving flowers to honor Gorman, a freshman from New York who was just 6 months into her college journey. Her funeral is scheduled for Saturday back at home in the state of New York. Now, Medina's hearing is scheduled for this afternoon, and that judge will decide whether Medina should remain in custody. At the same time, you have immigration officials requesting that he remain in custody while also requesting an immigration detainer.
You know, these Democrats always want to make the argument that all illegal immigrants commit less crimes than American citizens, blah, 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 blah. The thing about that is that every country, every society has criminals, has antisocial people that harm other people. That is unavoidable. Fact of the matter is, what is avoidable is the harm being done by these illegal immigrants because they shouldn't have been here in the first place. It is that simple. That's a fact you can take home. Well, now that I've had a second to chill out a little bit, I'd just like to say thanks if you made it to the end of this video. And if you have any interest, if you ain't got nothing going on, if you need something to listen to on your way home from work tomorrow, March 27th, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, me and Lord Rizzo are going to be going live discussing the concept of taxing the rich and the knock-on effects of those sorts of policies. Hope to see you guys there. Have a good night.